Okay, so let's just jump right in. The conversation around AI is, well, it's everywhere, isn't it? And honestly, it can feel like a lot. Is it going to take our jobs, make us superhuman, or is it something else? We're going to try and cut through all that noise and give you a real framework for what's actually at stake here.
It all starts with headlines like this. This is the kind of thing that just stops you in your tracks. It gets right to the heart of what we're all worried about. And this isn't some 30-year-out science fiction thing. We're talking about a massive disruption that experts are saying is happening right now, on a timeline that is, frankly, kind of terrifying.
I mean, I saw this with my own two eyes. I have zero, and I mean zero, coding skills. But using an AI agent, I built a full software company, website, payment system, the whole shebang, in just a few minutes. And that was a real light bulb moment. AI isn't just a tool to find information anymore. It's a tool to do things, to take action in the real world. And it turns out I wasn't alone. Not even close. Look at this number. 3 million. That's how many applications were built using AI agents in just a few months. And all of them were created by people just typing, using plain English. The speed of this thing is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's a revolution happening in real time. So all of this, it brings us to this huge central tension in the entire AI debate. It feels like we are standing at a fork in the road, staring at two totally different futures. One is full of incredible promise, and the other is full of just immense peril. On one side, you have this incredibly optimistic utopian vision. You hear it from people like the CEO of Microsoft AI. In this future, AI is our partner. It helps us crack the code on humanity's biggest challenges. Curing diseases, creating limitless clean energy, solving world hunger. It's a tool to build a better world. But then you hear this, and what makes this warning so chilling is who it's coming from. This is Geoffrey Hinton, the man they literally call the godfather of AI. One of the key people who built this technology is now shouting from the rooftops that it could be the end of us. That's a tough one to ignore. So this is it. These are the two futures the smartest people in the world are debating right now. Are we heading for a utopia of scientific breakthroughs and creative partnership, or a dystopia of mass unemployment, societal collapse, and even existential risk? And the crazy part is, right now, both of those futures feel totally possible. If you're wondering just how fast a world can change, you have to see this. This is New York City in 1900. It's a city powered by horses. Now look at the exact same street just 13 years later. The cars are everywhere, and the horses, they're just gone. This isn't just change, it's replacement, and it can happen in the blink of an eye. And that, of course, forces us to ask this really, really uncomfortable question. As we stand here at the dawn of this new age of AI, are we the ones driving the cars, or are we the horse? Are we about to be made obsolete?
All right, so if the risks are that big, you're probably thinking, well, why don't we just, control it, put some guardrails on it? And that brings us to what experts are calling the containment problem.
And the answer, coming from inside the industry, is about as blunt as it gets. The CEO of Microsoft AI just says it flat out. Containment is not possible. The reality is, we have never, not once in human history, successfully contained a powerful technology that has both huge commercial and huge military value. So why is this so dang hard? Well, it really boils down to 4 big things. First, it's omni-use. The same AI that can spot cancer can also be used to target a drone strike. Second, it spreads like wildfire. What was a top-secret model yesterday is open source on the internet today. Third, there's a global arms race. No country or company can afford to hit the brakes while their rivals race ahead. And maybe the scariest part, the black box problem. We are building systems that even the people who create them don't fully understand. And this is maybe the most important thing to get our heads around. This isn't just another tool, like fire or the printing press. We have created a new inventor, an intelligence that can automate the process of invention itself. Seriously? Think about that. It could literally be the last invention humanity ever needs to make. So, what happens when that new inventor becomes vastly, unimaginably more intelligent than us? Well, Geoffrey Hinton has a line for that, and man, it sticks with you. The gap between us and a superintelligence might be like the gap between us and a chicken. Okay, so this isn't just some far-off sci-fi threat. This dilemma is already showing up in our daily lives, having a direct impact on our minds, our jobs, and the skills we value.
47%. What in the world is that? Well, a recent study from MIT found a 47% collapse in brain activity when people used ChatGPT to help with the writing task. I'm going to say that again. A nearly 50% drop in brain activity. Our brains were literally doing less work.
And there's a name for what's happening here: deferred thinking. We're outsourcing our brain power. We're letting the machine do the heavy lifting for us because, well, it's convenient. But it's like a muscle, right? If you stop using your critical thinking skills, they start to atrophy. They waste away. You can see how this happens, right? It's a classic slippery slope. It starts small and seems harmless. Oh, I'll just let AI fix my spelling. But then it's writing our emails. Then it's creating our reports. And with each step we take down that slope, we offload a little more thinking until one day we might wake up and realize we're completely dependent on it. And of course, this is completely blowing up the world of work as we know it. That old idea of learning one skill and having a 40-year career, that's gone. We're now in an era of what people are calling high-velocity careers. That means your whole job, your whole skill set might only be relevant for a year or two before you have to completely reinvent yourself. This really gets to the heart of the human cost, I think. Listen to this from author Simon Sinek. He says he's smarter not because his ideas are in a book, but because he went through the struggle of writing it. It's the excruciating journey, the process, that makes us grow. And that is the very thing that AI offers to take away from us. And that leads to this really powerful question he asks. We all say things like, it's about the journey, not the destination, right? We all claim to believe that. So why is it that when it comes to AI, we only seem to care about the destination, that perfect, instant output? What are we losing when we skip the journey? So when you step back and you look at this whole picture, it becomes pretty clear. We are living through a truly pivotal moment. This isn't just about a new gadget or the next quarter's earnings. This is a defining moment for our entire species. This isn't just another iPhone moment. The experts are comparing this to the discovery of farming, the invention of writing, the harnessing of electricity. Think about that. These are the fundamental phase shifts that remade human civilization, and we are living through one right now. Which leaves us all with one final, massive question. As we continue to build this almost alien intelligence, one that will soon surpass us in nearly every cognitive task, from logic to problem solving, what's left for us? What skills, what purpose, what qualities will be the things that make us uniquely and valuably human?